Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, I'm Maria and I am a walking trigger warning, okay? That said, guys, this is a beautiful message. Let me light my little candle real quick here because I got so excited I forgot to do that. Okay. All right. Let's at this time banish any and all energies that are not here for the greatest good of our collective, okay? And just burn away all those little cords. Burn them. Let them go. Poof. Bye-bye. Okay? Now it's just us. Hi. All right, guys. What if I told you that you're not feeling like you're seeing any signs because you are the sign right now? What? You are the sign right now. What does that mean? That means that you just existing and going out into the world, literally you wake up, you feel into your body, you stretch, or you take a deep breath, or you feel your eyes behind your eyelids, and then you make a consciously aware choice to open your eyes or take a deep breath or stretch your body out, right? That is magic. Just acknowledging that you are aware that you're stretching, you're aware that you're this, that, or the other. That's beautiful. Because if you go out in the natural world, you'll learn that every poor creature out there is in a heightened state of always just reacting, right? I don't know how else to explain that. There's so many different words you could use, but sometimes words are useless, especially sentences. How can they explain how it feels? Those are lyrics from a Madonna song, actually. I think it's Bedtime Stories. Is it called Bedtime? No. Oh, shoot, I can't remember. But, of course, I will have to go look that up. And I actually have a pen to write it down. I'm not going to forget like I did last time. Madonna. So you're the sign right now, okay? Signs could actually be coming into you through your dreams, okay? And yes, my dears, this even means when maybe you're out having lunch with a friend and you're having a conversation, but I don't necessarily want to say dissociate. You can call it that if you want to, but to me I would call it spacing out, where your consciousness is drawn to the ethers, okay? And it's like you're somewhere else. Like you're there, you're listening to them, you can see them and everything, but you're also experiencing something completely separate, okay? I know that a lot of people don't believe in this, but whatever. This feels like you're reaching out to other dimensions of yourself. Like think of like a multiverse, if you will, okay? This feels like you're reaching out and touching, like, so that means connecting with, fully connecting with other versions of yourself, and you're getting to experience these sparks, these flashes of connections with those other timelines. And think of it as like, so when you think a happy thought or something like that, right, your brain literally starts creating new neural pathways, which is why they say the power of positive thinking, because it's literally scientifically backed, okay? So the more positive you think, the more positive you become. When you're more positive, you just don't tolerate negative. You see past it, you see through it, you see above it and around it, okay? So it's just like it's not even an option. It feels like you're, okay. in those moments that the things are happening where you're spacing out, when you come back, or before you left, or when they noticed you were like spaced out, anybody who's even just somebody watching you from across from, like if you're at a coffee shop and say you're writing, maybe you're like working on your laptop or something, whatever you're doing, you're on your phone scrolling, and then suddenly out of nowhere they see you just space out because they were looking at you and they saw the moment it happened. So literally anyone connecting with you is like connecting with that version of themselves too, whether they want to or not, consciously. And it's all happening for all of us, literally all of us, because everything at the end of the day is love. And we are all meant to be able to come back to a state of being at peace while consciously aware and not being like the natural world that is constantly in a state of just pure instinct and no consciousness. Okay. I don't know if I even want to pull cards, guys. I'm literally just feeling it's just coming in. Like this is channeling. This is how it works for me. I just sit wherever I'm at and connect with like my room basically, or wherever I'm at. I don't know how to explain this to you. Maybe this is what's happening to you, or maybe this is new to you. This is new to you. Oh, right. When you first begin to truly experience your own prophecies fulfilled in full detail, down to the whatever shirt you're wearing and whatever everything looked like, right? It's not easy when you realize that that's what's happening, because when you realize that that's what's happening, there's already been so much stuff that has already happened to lead up to that, that you're just kind of like, wow. Yeah, it's like getting punched in the stomach. And like I said, I am the trigger warning. Violence is never the answer. And I do not understand why so many continue to choose it. Okay? That is not the way. You could be, most younger people. Dude, I sound so old saying that. But no, it's like technology has just changed so much in the last, like, 100 years that we feel like we can't really understand each other, but it's just because, like, our physical examples of what we're giving are more tied to technology than they are to the natural world. And because they're tied more to technology than the natural world, they're vastly different, because technology has been, you know, leaps and bounds evolving. Like literally it feels like without us even saying that we wanted to. Like, no, wait, I'm still trying to learn about, you know, the internet, for example, or the telephone. You know, not everyone's always comfortable with things, and let's all be honest, we should have probably stopped a long time ago, because things were not in balance with the natural world. And that's been a big theme for me with this this Mercury retrograde. I started really feeling it kick in probably about a week before the retrograde started. If you're watching this when it airs, then it's July 17th or 18th of 2025 through to, I believe, August 11th or 12th, 2025. And if you're watching this and it's 5 years from now, 10 years from now, whatever retrograde you're currently in or about to be going into is going to be of significance for you, okay? And something in this video is going to relate to it, which would be really cool. So I guess I'll see you in 5 or 10 years. Bye. Or I guess I should say hi to future you, because I'm talking to now you, which is going to clarify for you so many things that have been happening between now and then, or now and then, depends which way you're looking. Are you in the future or the past? Oh, you know what I got? Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth? I can't sing, but it's heaven on earth. Okay, that's a song from the 80s, Belinda Carlisle, I believe. If it's not her, I love her. I love a lot of her songs, which is probably why I think it's her. But it's true. Heaven is on earth. Okay, we're the shepherds of the land. Have you ever seen a human command animals with no violence, and the animals just seemingly they just don't even, oh, no problem, they just leave, or they just move on, right? You could be telling one dog to stop barking at another dog or chasing to try and hurt them, or maybe they're full on attacking them and you tell them be still and suddenly it stops, right? I have exorcised the demons from, oh, what was that from? Was that from Poltergeist? No, that's This House is Clean. Or cleansed, did she say? I don't know, I'm getting a lot of movie references, okay? Yes, thank you. I'm being reminded of a question that came to me earlier. In life, right? In your experience in life, you get to choose if you want to focus on just writing it, reading it, or living it. Okay? And then also there's conceptualizing it, where you can think all the things, but it's almost like you can never find the first step to go into that direction. Oh, and we do have 3 of Wands. So that direction is going to be given to you, but you're being, it's again the same message. It's the same message. Listen, yesterday I did a 59-minute video and the answer was the same over and over and over and over and over. Be at peace with the natural world. Heaven is here on earth. We create it. It's in your heart. You have to embody it before it can begin to be shown in the world. And it doesn't take all of us to believe that. Just some of us to truly believe it. And there will always be a ripple effect. And I'm getting butterfly effect, okay? What would you look like if you were that human that said be still to the animals and they were still? Right? What would the world look like if you were at one with nature? Where would you be? Right? Clearly, none of us would be in any city. None of us. Because you can't be at one with nature in any of the cities that humanity has created thus far. I'm sorry. We all failed. I'm sorry. I don't know where things could have been done different, and trust me, I do a lot of contemplating on that as a human myself. Well, how can I be a part of helping make the world better? The answer really is as simple as you go within. You make peace with yourself. You make peace with any mistakes that you might make, will make because you choose to, for whatever reason, or that you have made, okay? Make peace with that. Because, baby, it ain't over till it's over. Yeah, it ain't over till it's over, you know? It's not. Life goes on, whether you want it to or not. Oh, yeah, I feel that one. Shit, guys. Take a deep breath. We're going to cut these hidden cords that are causing you pain. That is a pain that you don't even look at. And if you choose to accept this healing, baby, that is up to you. You don't have to. If it's too intense, come back another day. Continue to listen this segment of the video or the whole of it, wherever the emotion's overwhelmed. Watch all the way up to that, or just choose that area and make yourself at home in whatever the truth is that you're receiving. Okay, because sometimes we can't realize what the truth is because, yeah, I'm seeing a plane in a tailspin. God bless anyone who's ever stuck in that, even the ones who like to do it for fun. Okay. If you know about planes, it's really hard to pull out from that. Okay. If that resonates with you, I don't know. It's just to tell you that even when situations seem dire, there's always an out, because when you can't do that, you eject. Okay. And I really think our commercial pilots should have that. They should have, and the full staff. But then again, everybody on the plane, I guess we're all going to be skydivers now. Woohoo! All right, anyways. You got to make peace in your heart with whatever it was, okay? That seems to be keeping you from connecting in with the natural world. It's something that's natural to us when we're kids, but for whatever reason, it becomes something that is viewed as selfish when we're adults. Baby, that's the machine speaking. Don't believe that. Don't listen to that. You know that's not true. We are meant to be at one with the natural world, every single last one of us, because we are humans. We are the shepherds of the land. Okay? And until all of us can, none of us can. That's what it's going to take. That's why do unto others as you would have them do unto you is so critically important. Because you can be arrogant all day and all night and think that your things that you're doing will never come back to you, because you think in your mind that there's absolutely positively no way that you are wrong. No matter how right you may think you are, getting the whole, before you point at the splinter in another's eye, pull the, log or thorn or whatever out of yours, out of your own. Yeah, so it's like can't see the forest for the trees. There's something you're not seeing because you're choosing to take whatever signs you've been given already and ignore them. Okay, so you become the sign. That means that everything you interact with is it's gonna have big effects. Okay, so this could be a complete and total shift in the energy when you connect to others, like people you choose to connect with. It's going to feel different. It is going to feel more like what the truth is. And if they are not truly as open, honestly, purely connected as you are, that's going to be made very clear. Okay? Ooh. And as I say that, Five of Wands and perception. You might be mad at how you were looking at things before. You might be a little mad at yourself, like, damn, why didn't I see this before? It's okay. Let it teach you what it needs to teach you. We all make mistakes, and everyone deserves forgiveness. Everyone. Now, if you give forgiveness for something and they claim that it is something that they'll never do again, that they never want to be a part of again, you know, understand that it as much as they may truly want to, it may not be that simple. Like, they could want to make this specific change, but it is not currently known to them how to do so. So whether they want to or not, they fall back into the same patterns, okay? And that goes for you too. But it's to really teach you, it's to really teach you how to connect in with the natural world around you. The only part that many of us have left to connect us to the natural world is other humans. Because whether you want to or not, just opening the door to leave your place of living to go to the place, to wherever you work or whatever you like to do for fun, you're going to come in contact with other humans. No matter what. No matter how much you try to isolate and be away from the world and humans, you're still going to be forced into interaction. Because we are a part of the natural world and we are the shepherds of the land. So until we can make peace with the natural world, we can't know the way. The way is trying to show itself to you, but you really got to come from your heart center for this. You can't let the fire guide you. No, it has to be the it's not ice, it's not water, it's something greater than those elements, right? I guess, I don't know, would it be ether? Isn't that like the fifth element? Yeah. If you have a lot of mental stress, getting out and connecting with the earth itself, with the natural world, it will really help clear a lot for you, okay? Yeah, thank you. It will, can shamans be a thing again, please? So that we can openly speak about this without doctors trying to come and sue us for like practicing medicine without being licensed. Listen, just because you chose to go to a structured setting and have someone else tell you how to heal versus what you have actually experienced, then that's on you. Cool. Have fun with that, I guess. We all learn basic anatomy and physiology in the world, and we all have our own experiences. And from that, I will tell you, yes, from that, I will tell you that you will learn all that you need to know. This is the master alchemist, okay? The shaman, the magician, the druid, the elder. Choose your label. When you're in the presence of healing, you feel it. Okay? Until you can feel what you need to feel, you cannot even begin to process what you need to process to light up the truth that will guide you to your bliss, to your heaven on earth. And during this Mercury retrograde, where it's in Leo, okay, powerful, fiery energy, it feels more like an energy of retreat, okay? Not retreat from the world, but retreat from the mind. Resting on your overthinking, resting on your worrying, or resting on your pushes and attempts at deciphering or intuiting. Is that even a word? I don't know. It's like if you're always trying to foresee what is coming, you are sapping all of the joy and beauty out of life. I know we're all under the illusion that happiness isn't real, love isn't real, but it is. Love is real, and love is the way to true happiness, okay? Because love will guide you. Love will guide all of us. Love is something you can see, yet you can't see. And it's something that you can feel and can make you feel everything. Accept that as your truth. Because I feel that this is what you know deep down. Where did I covered him up. No, we're not hiding him. No. Ooh. Love heals. Love heals. I don't care what anyone says. Love heals. Two of Cups, healing. Love heals. Then it definitely heals the mind. How many of us have experienced being in the presence of someone we love, that we believe loves us, and they have put our mind at ease? They have soothed our fears, calmed our worries. Be honest about what you're learning and who you're learning it from, okay? Your emotions are the most powerful weapon that you have at this time, okay? It's going to very quickly move you into your power. Yes, and truly reveal to you that all the different ways where you truly did just, like you knew your faith would get you through it. And it has. And it has. And even though you realize that there's some sort of pushback from that, okay? So whenever you feel pushback, get out into nature. Get out into nature. Touch grass, like they say. Okay? That's a saying because it's scientifically been proven. Oh, meu. Listen, science is the magic that we have deciphered. Magic in the world, miracles, okay? Love. Science will never be able to fully decipher love, you guys. They have an idea, but no. It feels like you have intrusive thoughts, okay? It feels like you get intrusive thoughts, and that it's what keeps you it keeps bringing things up to you, right? But you don't want to pay them any attention. But they're still there. They're there for a reason, okay? And the reason is it's not always good to only focus on the positive. We also have to take time to acknowledge that there could possibly be negatives and that there could possibly be things that have happened that we were worried they were a negative, but it doesn't seem like it has been. But then boom, now suddenly it's revealed, oh yeah, well, you know what? It was the whole time, and I should have just had faith in what I was feeling and just know that I know just because I know. Okay? Oh, claircognizance. Research that. It's it's a type of sixth sense, the like being psychic or whatever you will, where you literally, you just know. You don't know how you know. You just know things at like critical moments. I hope that makes sense, okay? Okay. It takes time to become a master of the mind. And to become a master of the mind, one must become the master of the elemental plane, if you will, which is the 3D life here on Earth, or whatever planet you're watching from. Hi, if that's a thing already. What's up? Hope I get to visit someday, right? Listen, laugh at life. Let go of the could have beens, should have beens, okay? That just weren't. Let go of those things. My papers fell, 2 of them. Oh, yeah, the land of memories. And I couldn't figure out why I wrote this down. And my guys just told me, just write it down. Okay. They want you to focus on stretching right now. Oh, yoga at the park could be fun for somebody. Just always be careful, you know, just praying for everyone in any major city, in any city period in the world these days. When you stay stuck thinking about how close you were and then this happened, well, I almost had this because that, right? You're breaking your own heart, baby. When you're doing that, you're breaking your own heart. Okay? All you need to do is acknowledge that you want those circumstances that made you feel happy, healthy, and whole, okay, and free, that you want those in your life every day. You want to feel this specific way every day with everyone around you that you interact with. And keep that focus that way. Someone cuts you off in traffic, keep that focus on that, you know? And trust me, I know it's not easy because especially for me, it really, really sets me off when I have my kids in the car with me. Because like, hello, I'm driving safe. Why are you driving like wild and stuff? Like, go touch grass, get out in nature so you don't have to feel like you got to do this on the roads. Yes, seek that balance. Again, oh my gosh, guys, get outside, please. If you are, what's the worst situation I can think of right now? Okay, so you're in the concrete jungle. You live in some sort of mega city, right? And there's no greenery, Do you have plants at home? Maybe no. This worst case scenario. You have no plants where you live, no plants you can walk to or reach by any means of whatever, like modes of travel, whatever, right? Maybe all you can do is look at pictures on your TV screen, your phone screen, your computer screen, maybe a screen at some place you're walking by where you can, maybe it's a TV store or something. I don't know. Whatever brief, even imaginative connection you make. So you start off, I can only think about wishing I was in this type of natural environment, right? Well, I need to connect with earth, with dirt right now, tierra. How do you want to do that? Whatever way what you feel to you is like, this is perfect, right? You hold on to that. And the more you think about it, even if things get worse for you, you hold on to that. And I promise you, you might just to meet someone who actually went, who has physical stuff they can share with you, like they took pictures and they, I don't know, whatever, right? That's more connection. This is a person you have actually, maybe you just talked to them on the bus or waiting at the airport or something, right? And they showed you these pictures of this place. That's enough for you to be able to focus on that place as somewhere you would like to go and touch grass. And you deserve it. We all deserve it. Humans are the shepherds of this earth. We all deserve to be able to traverse it, to explore it. And I pray that for each and every one of you. That said, worst case scenario, if all you can do is just think about what it would feel like to actually be out in the natural world fully immersed, give thanks every time that you can think of it. Even if it makes you sad, even if it makes you mad, even if it makes you frustrated, like, why hasn't it happened in some way, shape, or form yet? Why do you want it that bad? Why are you that now, right? Why the push? Why the push? You know the direction, which means you have your map. Okay? Now you have to follow the path to get you wherever it is on that map that you want to go. But what you don't know yet is that there's going to be other places that you end up wanting to go. And so you're taking the scenic route, okay? Let life take you on the scenic route, okay? There's always something that we have to learn. And even when you're frustrated, thank yourself for being able to acknowledge that you are frustrated or that you're uncomfortable or that you're fed up, right? Like whatever it is, thank yourself. God, thank you for making this so clear to me that it is physically affecting me. Like my emotions are so strong now. My belief in this is so true that it is affecting me physically, right? Because sometimes we can't help but get upset. Sometimes we can't help but cry. We can't help but laugh, whatever it is, okay? And we all deserve to be able to do those things, okay? Don't be mad at any of the people that you see getting to enjoy what it is that you wish you could partake in. That's huge. You know, you don't know what soul contracts that person created to be where they are now. Okay? That could be the calm before the storm, if you know what I'm saying, right? It could be the, what is it? The plot. Like they're just living in the plot. And then, I don't know how to explain this to you. It's like, I'm just seeing a roller coaster going up. Like that's not the ride. It hasn't even really started yet. You're just being put on the path and it's about to go. Okay? Or is it a part of the ride? Because from the moment you see it, that's a part of the ride. Seeing it and being able to see yourself going on that roller coaster, like, oh my gosh, that looks fun. Or, oh my gosh, I think that one might scare me. You know, whatever it is that you feel. Focus on that, please. So maybe going to a thrill park will help you connect in with how you feel, okay? Whatever comes to mind for you that makes you feel like, yeah, I can really connect in with how I feel when I'm doing this, that, or the other. Do those things so that you can really see how you feel. And then after, ask yourself, now, why do I think that it is that this was brought to my attention? What am I really sad about? What am I really mad about? What am I really frustrated about? Well, what am I really, I don't know, whatever your questions are, you got to follow them, you know? If you want a personal so we can dig deeper, contact me, right? All my stuff's in the description box. But other than that, I mean, it's the spirals fractalize out endlessly, okay? And it is exhausting to tap in deeper like that for a collective. For one-on-one, it's different. Their energy is like feeding your energy, right? And you're going on the journey together. They might not be able to see it, feel it, whatever yet, but when you are more on the psychic spectrum, which means you're more open to those energies, you experience them, okay? And sometimes you're going to connect with people who are going to get scared by what they feel when they're around you, right? Yeah, there's something about slowing. It feels really big to slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Go watch a snail. Go watch a snail exist. Watch a video of a snail. Watch a turtle, right? Any creature, a sloth. Watch videos of sloths. Any creatures that are slow in everything that they do, right? You'll notice that they might be slow in how they move, but their minds are not, okay? And I feel that this applies to you. And I know people don't want to hear, oh, your spirit animal's a sloth. Oh, your spirit animal's an earthworm. There is beauty and sacredness to every creature on this planet. And if you don't like some sort of spirit energy that's coming to you, just ask, well, why this? Why this? I don't feel like this is me. Show me how this is me. Gotta learn to pray for yourself. No one can save you but you, okay? And yeah, for a lot of you, it's going to take you connecting in with nature so that the earth can take and remove, I think it's, what is it, negative ions or something like that. There is literally a transfer, you guys. There is a transfer that happens. Please, please, please touch grass, get out there. And if you cannot, if you live in one of the worst situations and all you have is the phone in your hand and the four walls around you because maybe you work from your room, is there anywhere that you can pull up a picture? Can you order a magazine or a newspaper that will have pictures that inspire you? Put those up in your room. Make it your wall of inspiration, okay? Motivation won't always be there. But inspiration leads to creativity, and creativity can come from pain. It can come from rage. Matter of fact, some of the most beautiful art comes from some very dark places. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Please, this Mercury retrograde, or whenever the next Mercury retrograde is for you, for my little future babies, please connect in with the planet. It's very important, okay? Yes, for processing the heavier energies. Thank you. The negative ions. I guess it is negative ions that it takes then. It's what it feels like. Because it feels like I'm seeing like a black misty ooze coming out of the parts of the human touching with the earth. Like it begins slowly, but then it just like it just flows out. And all of that is taken in by the earth, and yet somehow it strengthens the planet. So we're like healing each other when we're doing that. And I love it because I know that myself personally, anytime I touch a plant or another person, I want them to feel the energy of love when they are in contact with me. Because everyone deserves that, right? So when you touch the earth, just thank you. Thank you for taking this negativity from me. And pray for whatever you want, however you want to heal the earth. Some of you, your focus will be on the oceans, the waterways. Some of you, it will be on the creatures, the smallest and most unseen in the ecosystems, right? There has to be a balance for all. This is beautiful. Beautiful things are coming, okay? Beautiful changes for the planet. And I know it doesn't seem like that's possible right now. I know. But you know it's possible. You believe that. You felt that. Why are you doubting? Oh, ye of little faith. Believe in what you feel in your heart. Nothing else matters. God, no matter how bad it gets, God's got you, y'all. Like, seriously, chill. Woosah, as they say up in New York, which they get from somewhere else. I don't know what, I think it's Greek. Oh, such a beautiful place. Anyways, I hope this helps, guys. We still, again, it's a really long video. Maybe you just need some company. Okay. I do want to let you know that I'm being pulled, that some of your time out in nature does need to be on your own. Just you and Gaia. Connect in with the planet, okay? Connect in with Earth if you're on my planet. Hi to my little space babies, if this is in the future. Future space babies. Listen, I'm smart enough to know that I know a lot, but I'm wise enough to know that in the grand scheme of things, I know absolutely nothing, and that anything is possible because God is great. God is good. Okay. So yeah, enjoy the little things. If you can't get out in nature, but you have a pencil, I don't have a pencil, they're in my room. If you have a pencil that you can hold, that's made of wood, like an actual pencil, not those mechanical ones, plastic, bad. The wooden pencils. Imagine what that little piece of wood was like when it was part of the tree. Maybe take that pencil to visit the trees. Take that wooden pencil with you to visit the trees and use it to write whatever gratitude you feel when you go out in nature, when the negativity's been removed. Write a letter, okay, on paper, with the pencil, the wood pencil, thanking for the things you've reflected on, and thanking for the things that you feel you're releasing, and then also thank the good things you feel are true, that like, you know how we can imagine things, but it's like, it can be good or bad, right? Well, whichever parts we think are true that we accept or whatever, like, oh no, I would never let it get to this point, but I can understand how it would get there, but I would, do my best, well, whatever. Okay, it's perception. Give thanks for those things as well. You can make this as detailed or as simple as you want. Whatever feels right for you. Okay? And then dispose of that letter. Release it into the natural world, whichever way you choose. Okay? All right, guys. Yeah. You're good to go, okay? You enjoy the journey. Life is about the journey. It's about the paths that we take, and know that you will always be guided on your way. Someone could be a Pisces. I know that's random, but someone could be a Pisces. I'm being nudged. Say it. Okay, stop. Like, stop poking me. Celtic knots. And we did get the shaman druid come through earlier. Yeah. So there could be something about Celtic lore or Celtic knowledge of some sort, okay? Anyways, if you want to hang out with me some more, go watch one of my other videos. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. If you haven't yet, give this a thumbs up. Thank you for staying through another really long video, but I hope you had fun with me. I had fun with you. I now cut all ties between my energy and yours, and I don't take offense to it, but have the day you deserve, because all of these little love babies out on the planet, you truly all do deserve that the love that you constantly put out, no matter what, comes back to you. Okay? I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.